So this is the hallway and the original porch. It's got this really nice tiled floor. Lots of detritus hanging around. So yes, this is why we haven't been making videos, because we are busy refurbishing our rental flat. Now I'll just give you a quick tour, because it's going to keep us busy probably for, I don't know, who knows, a few weeks, a few months, I don't know. Anyway, this is the hallway, which is nice and big. I'll take you into the kitchen first, and it's got a sort of kitchen living room. There is the kitchen, which we originally we bought that on eBay when we first did the refurbishment of the flat. We were operating on a really tight budget, so we got this this kitchen on eBay. I think it had been a much bigger kitchen, and we just used parts of it with really nice. It's got fabulous hob there, and as you can see, the fridge freezer integrated unit, we've taken that out. Need to do something about that. Taken off some high cupboards there which just weren't working. We're going to put new lighting up there, and we're going to add in some storage in the corner there behind the door. So yeah, coming round. Table full of detritus. Yeah, nice big bay window. Just there's a new picture rail, look, waiting to go up. The view onto the garden. There it is. Oh, that's a really beautiful light. It was Sam's mum's. Sam's mum used to live here. So yeah, lots to do in here. The whole room, every room needs decorating. So yeah, there's lots of marks on the walls. It's been 10 years since we originally did this flat, so there's a full decoration, as well as various bits and bobs of work that needs doing. All the floors are going to need re-sanding, quite worn, re-sanding and oiling. This is the main bedroom in here that I'm working on at the moment. I'm actually painting that cupboard inside, because it never got done when we originally refurbished the flat, and I'm painting it really bright yellow. Can't really see there. Oh yeah, there you go. It's going to need a few coats. So yeah, this room looks out onto the yard with our Scratty caravan. There's another built-in cupboard there, which originally was the back door to this flat. So yeah, we've blocked that up and became a cupboard. So this was originally the kitchen of this flat when we bought it. But yeah, work in progress, decorating stuff everywhere. Quite a lot to do in here. We've taken the radiator off from over here so that I can clean and decorate behind it. We've had some damp issues in here. So these marks on the wall, there were some pipes from the outside that were coming in and letting in damp, wet, cold air. So Sam sorted that out. You can see it from this angle, and also in this cupboard was a bit damp, so Sam's added these cut-out hearts in the door at the top, and some some holes in the bottom just so there's a bit of a through draft into this cupboard. Only's put a new ceiling on here that's insulated plasterboard, just so we don't have damp issues in this cupboard. And again, I'm painting that bright yellow, that plywood at the back, because we just left it bare when we did the refurbishment about 11 years ago. Towards the end, we didn't really properly finish it. Little jobs like that didn't get done. But yeah, in here also needs full decoration. So I'm doing that at the moment. Here, take you into the main bathroom. Oh, the fan will come on. Sorry about that. So yes, there's a nice roll top bath, and again the bath and the sink and the toilet, actually, when the cistern is just off at the moment because we're going to insulate inside the cistern so we don't get as much condensation on it. But yeah, this whole bathroom, the sink, the toilet with the high level cistern and the bath, we also bought that off eBay when we originally did the refurbishment. I can't remember how much it was, but like £500 or £600 for everything. So it was quite good value. And that's the shower, which actually doesn't need anything doing to it. That's one of the things in the flat that doesn't need anything doing to it. Yeah, nice clothes dryer on the ceiling. Sam's also added the hearts here for ventilation in this door so that the cupboard inside doesn't get damp, because we have had some damp issues in here as well. So Sam's replaced the fan up there with one that is a motion sensor, so we're not having to rely on people turning the fan on in order to ventilate the room. So it's motion sensor that just comes on when there's anybody in the bathroom. Some nice detailing in the flat here, nice archway. Let's take you into the small bedroom, which has still got some of Sam's mum's things in it that are en route back to Nottingham. So it's quite a small bedroom, but you can actually fit a double bed in here. It's got a nice garden view as well. But yeah, just a very plain room. All the rooms have got strip floors and everything is just painted white. So yeah, I've got a decoration job in here, and we'll be taking these shelves down. So I'm not going to take you through that door. That goes down into the cellar, and it's got quite low ceilings. I mean, you can just about stand up in there, but it's just full of spiders, so I'm not going down there. And here, this originally, this was the doorway into what was one very big room, but when we did the initial refurbishment, we put another bathroom in here. So we built this wall and put a new door into this bedroom and added this little bathroom here, which I'll take you into. Again, the fan will just come on because I've put the light on. Apologise for the noise. So in here there's a shower to the side there, just tucked in. And kind of fancy sink. Again, we bought, I think we got it, we did get it on eBay. We had to go and collect it from it was a bathroom kind of warehouse thing, but it was really an end of line thing, so it was really quite cheap, even though it's a bit kind of fancy pants. Yeah, toilet in here. Again, Sam did a mess on the floor because Sam's put a new fan in there that's just more powerful, because again we'd had some condensation, black mold issue. So hopefully there's much more powerful fan that just comes on. There's no window in here, so the fan comes on when you put the light on. Yeah, so that's the second bathroom. And just take you into this, which you could have as another bedroom, or you could have this as a sitting room. Yeah, nice view out onto the garden. So all Sam's apples here that he's got up under the window. So a little slightly overgrown. I want him to cut them back, but he's not keen. Yeah. Loads of flowers going on in the garden at the moment. Pouring with rain today. So in here, yeah, we've got that radiator was on that wall, and we're getting rid of that. Bought a new radiator. Sam's just in the process of fitting that on that wall. Well, putting the brackets in place, but we won't fit it until after I've decorated. Again, we had some damp issues on this wall. You can see I kind of cleaned it off, but residue of damp there. So it was caused by issues outside, which we think we have dealt with. Drains being blocked up against the house, so we think that's sorted. And yeah, in the house, we live upstairs in the flat upstairs, but we've got this panel in. We have that upstairs as well. It's a nice original feature. Whole room needs decorating. Also, we are having this window replaced. This is the only original window in the flat, which kind of seems a shame, but there's only one window that opens in here, so you don't get a through draft. So we're going to replace that with a double glazed window that opens. You just see this greenery out here is an apricot that grows at the house. That's a cherry up there. Yeah, you can see I'm more interested in the garden really than the flat that I'm showing you. But yeah, and we had a bit of plaster come off there. Just the skim that happened on this wall failed a little bit, so I pulled all the loose stuff back, and I will do a little bit of patch plastering there. I've just sealed the edges. Yeah, so this is our flat that we are currently refurbishing. It is taking up all our time, and that's why there's no vintage going on really. But yeah, so I'll keep you. I don't know if you're interested in this, seeing how this develops and the finished product, which we'll be able to show you at some point. Yeah, follow along for more. I'll keep you posted.